So this week I'll bring you onto my life where I make videos, I make designs, as well as being a graphic design student. But first, let's get on to the morning routine.
Nos, leżeć, tulaj się, czołgaj się, głos, dobrze, tętany, masz.
Right, now breakfast is out the way, it is time to get ready. Here is a behind the scenes of me recording my video all about how to choose your font for your next logo. Do you want to create amazing brands with amazing typography but never know how to choose your type? So this is my video all scheduled up and ready for Sunday. So whilst going to the shop, I had one goal and one goal only, was to find this green drink called Say Aloe. And it's literally the representation of my childhood. It tastes like the grapes that my granddad had on his farm, and I could never find anything similar to what he had in England. So when I had this drink, oh my god, it literally it's a drink of memories, and I absolutely love it. It's healthy too. With Christmas coming soon, I like to have a massive clean. So I started to clean the couch, and then cleaning the floors, giving a hoover, get the tree up, get the lights on, get the bubbles on, and finally put the star on. And then again we have another hoover because the tree always leaves so much mess. And I had to move my plants around because I have so many plants, and where the tree is standing right now, that's where my plants were standing, so we had to have a little move around. For my today task, to do the Mr. Beast burger. So this is what I'm thinking. So at the top, obviously, U and A is a bit like, it's a bit, you know, it's wrapped. And then we have the bottom one that's not. And I'm not sure how I feel about it. Łapa, druga, leżeć, turlaj się, czołgaj się. Leżeć, czołgaj się. Tany, stop. Patrz, dobry, masz. So I've been trying to basically try and be more organized with my reels and really organize how I work and my process. So here I have my Excel sheet with the song, idea, and then like the category. Hopefully this will help me stay organized and be productive. Hello everyone, it is Monday and I had a bit of a slow day. It is 11 and I just finally got into my office chair. I haven't been doing a lot of talking. I've been just like showing you guys like my Saturday and Sunday, which it's hard to vlog, you know. Today I'm going to be working on the next video. I'm going to be working on some brand strategy, as currently I am enrolled in Carly's certificate course for a month, so we're going to do that, and then we're going to do my uni work finally. And the way my uni works, it's very like abstract and like very artsy, so I can get away pretty much with anything. So yeah, I'm going to show you my process of that, and I was planning to do some reels today, but it's a bit optimistic to do all of these things in one day, so I'll have to move things about. But tomorrow I have uni, so I definitely need to do my uni work. I definitely need to do my reels and my video. It's honestly, there's so much that I need to do like every single week, and it's so hard to like keep up, especially like because I'm doing like my internship and I'm doing uni, I'm doing my business. It's very important to do all these things, social media, and then I have the course that I'm doing that I'm trying to keep up with that I paid for. So like it's a lot, but that is what my week is. It's a lot of hard work, you know, and my camera skills are terrible at holding the cameras. I don't know how people do this. I don't have the muscles for this, so I'm gonna go do some work, put the camera up somewhere so you can see. So this is future Cami, and oh my god, my posture is absolutely terrible. Like, no wonder that my back hurts, because look at this shot. Oh my god. So I totally forgot to schedule my posts, which happens way too often. So I actually use later to schedule my posts, but I still end up forgetting to schedule my posts. But now that I have forgotten, I'm scheduling them all before they need to be posted, at least like a couple weeks in advance. I already have the content, that's the thing. It's just sometimes you just get too lazy to even like post it. It's just sometimes you get a little bit lazy and then you just don't post it, even though it's literally there, honestly. But it totally makes life so much easier to have later. Or like another, you know, scheduling social media tool, especially when you're posting a lot, which is what I do. If you already haven't checked me out on Instagram, that is like where I post the most. That's where I post any value posts that includes small business tips, any graphic design tips. I try and add a lot of value. I try to be entertaining. So yeah, if you haven't checked me out, definitely check me out. Come onto like my life journey. So these are my upcoming posts on Instagram. Here they are. Definitely need to start creating more, as I do like to be a bit more organized, even though I do have an issue with it, but I do need to create more. Probably I'll be making more maybe around the 15th, just to feel a bit better about myself and to know that I do have posts. But yeah, plus like I do change things about throughout like the week, so this doesn't always stay the same. For example, if I create a brand, that will take up 3 slots, and then obviously then that will push my content down, and I do have more content. And then sometimes just something just sparks me and I create something out the blue. That also happens, so yeah. But what I'm gonna do is gonna get some food, and then I'm gonna go to my split class.
Okay, I'm grabbing it, yes.
This is the update of the brand. I'm currently working on the stickers, and I'm kind of struggling with them. I don't really know what to do. It's currently not working, so I still need to figure out what I want to do for the stickers, as what I currently have is not working. So like I said, I'm working on the next video. Hit a bit of a wall, so I'm gonna take a little break. And I also wanted to talk about, like, I don't know, like the hard times of, you know, doing a lot of things. So currently I'm working on my business, I'm in university, and I'm in my internship, and that puts a lot of pressure onto me, and like I'm already putting a lot of pressure onto myself, and having those extra things like uni and internships and the tasks that come with that, it's a lot to take in. So I just wanted to talk about, like, I don't know, like that breakdowns are okay, and that's basically me on my weekly. Like, talking honestly, this week already, and I already cried twice, and it's just the stress that comes with everything. Just wanted to share that it's okay to be stressed and have a breakdown on a weekly. You know, it's not really talked about, at least I don't think it has. So yeah, if you having a bad time, it's okay. I'm also having a bad time. We're all in it together, even if it doesn't feel like it. So yeah.
you doing then?
Trying to tuck it, but I can't.
This boy.
He seems happy, so I'm drinking my coffee. So I totally forgot to share what I did in my internship, and this is it. Amazing, right? Yeah, so what I do in my internship is tons of like these emails and like banners for websites like these. So I had a changeover from the Christmas selection to this. As you can see, this is what I do. It's not exactly what I want to do, but you know, that's what happens sometimes. I've also been working on a rebrand. This is the mood board that I'm thinking of for the photography, as I want them to do some new photography, as it's currently not on brand. And then I'm going to also show you what I've been working on as a part of the actual rebrand. And with this, I don't know how much they will take from it, because they have specific rules that they want, although they want their brand personality to be like fun, cheeky, and target young women specifically. Although they're currently not doing that, and they don't want to change too much. So for example, I have created a whole brand from scratch, and then it turned out that they don't want to change the colours, for example. Some of the colours. So on the left here, we have my first rebranding with everything being done from scratch. Hopefully they are going to change the logo to something more playful. So this is my rebranding and the colours that I'm thinking of. However, I had to change to this blue and this blue, as it's like their original colour that they don't want to change for some apparent reason. But I also did some cool patterns. So yeah, hopefully this will be taken into consideration, as it would be fun to have a brand out there done as a part of my internship. So it'll be fun. So this is what I've been working on uni, and you can't really tell, but this is supposed to be like a chapter front cover, so things that represent 1, 2 and 3. So we have this, which is a red triangle. I know you can't really see the color, but you know it's red. And then we have 2, so we have this line in the middle, so we have 2 triangles, and then 3. And the color changes, so we have primary, secondary and tertiary colors. And then obviously the triangle is split into things, and my tutor said to create this into a GIF or GIF, whichever it is. So yeah, that is what I'm working on uni. It's very unrelated to, let me swap this around, at least I'm trying. So yeah, it's very unrelated to like what I want to do, and I've been really struggling creating something in uni that really represents like me and what I want to do. I had a meeting with my tutor today, and basically they're telling me to take a break from my business, which is obviously not going to happen. And another thing was to place my branding and my strategy on one side and focus on experimenting, which again, it's something that's not going to happen. And I just wanted to talk about that for a bit. Basically, there's always people who will put you down and not believe in you. And it's hard because it's like, it is a tutor. This is a person who is teaching you, and they apparently know a lot. But one thing is that age doesn't mean that you know more. And their perspective isn't always right. In my case, I'm just going to totally ignore that advice, because it's It's not what I'm about. I've already figured out who I want to be, and that is not supported in my environment, and especially by my tutor, as clearly stated with maybe take a break from your business, no longer make money, or take a break from branding and strategy, even though this is what you're literally about. If this person who is an educator is telling me, quit all of this and focus on experimenting. Have I made a mistake to go to uni? Potentially. I'm gonna be doing like a longer video about it, hopefully, about like my uni units, maybe experience. But as of now, I'm really not enjoying uni, and I have told that to my first meeting with my like general tutor, and that's when I had my second meeting with my actual design tutor. That's where they said, maybe quit this, which I totally disagree. And if you know what you want to do, definitely go for it, and don't let people put you down just because they want you to experiment or something like that. Like, just because you're young doesn't mean that you don't know what you want to do. And I don't know if this rant makes any sense. I hope it's helpful. But I'm gonna head off, clean, just take my mind off things, which you should do too. Don't forget about self-care, even though I don't perform enough of it. Right, I'll see you guys soon. So this is the end of my week. It is Sunday. I don't really remember when I started, but it's the end. And this week has been one of the hardest weeks for a very long time. But I think it's a good thing that it was, just to show you guys that, I don't know, like the reality of being a graphic designer and a freelancer, a student, an intern, and juggling these things can be hard. I know, like, one of the days, haven't spoke about it yet, but here we are. One of the days I didn't even record whatsoever because I had a full-on breakdown. It was basically a whole day of me just, having a breakdown. And I wanted to talk about that a little bit, how, we all have our bad days and then we'll have our really bad days where we don't want to do anything, and that's totally fine. But I'm here, I got out of it, picked myself up, and we're doing it again. I think that is something very important to have, be able to pick yourself up. Even if it is just little steps of, okay, it's a bad day, I'm gonna go take a shower, I'm gonna go eat, I'm gonna look after myself, I'm gonna go on a walk. So one of the things that I did today was go on a walk and just try and relax. The other night I went on a date, and that was really nice with my boyfriend. We went out for food. It's just another thing that, you should try and enjoy your life more. It's not everything is about work, even though I really put the pressure on myself to focus on work and constantly work. Like, even after my breakdown, I had a breakdown, I recovered, I went back to work. And, it is not the best mentality to have, and I totally understand that. So that's why I'm talking about it, as you shouldn't do that. I do, but you shouldn't. You should look after yourself and take time off. And I think the way I see being a graphic designer, especially the people I follow on social media, you can see how good the life is, or you have a perception that their life is so good, they make money, they're enjoying their life, they do fun things, but I feel like the reality is people show what they want on social media. So you can see all the good things, but you don't see the bad things where, you know, you're having a breakdown and, you know, you're crying every single day. I think this week I cried like 4 times, which it has been one of the hardest weeks for a long time. But I think it's interesting to see that perception of, you know, a week being bad and this not being a perfect week where I finish this and do this and get a client and all this good stuff is happening, because life is not like that. But I think it's important to finish on a happy ending where we've recovered and we're gonna be picking ourselves up and really thinking about how to take care of ourselves. So one of the things that I was thinking about is to start going out more on nature walks, especially being December. I do get seasonal depression especially, so that really impacts my mental health that is already happening. So we have, you know, seasonal depression placing me much lower than I already am. So I definitely will be going out more, going on walks, trying to enjoy myself. And another thing that I was thinking of is not very necessary to like mental health, but I guess a little bit. Right now I post 6 times a week on social media on Instagram, and my schedule is very busy. I know that I have to post this on this day and this on that day. So something that will make my life easier is basically creating more of a open schedule where, yes, I am posting 6 times a week, however I can post whatever I want basically. This could be any sort of post, but it still works, and it's going to be more of like a messy feed, but it's like a messy but organised feed. So hopefully that will help me, as I'll be a little bit less stressed with my social media. So yeah. So, like I was saying, this week has been hard, but we picked ourselves up and we'll see what next week will be like. But for now, I enjoyed vlogging my life and showing you all the, I guess, not the fun parts, and just bringing the reality, you know, back into this. And this is not a perfect week. So hopefully it helps some of you guys who, you know, are also struggling and think that everyone's life on social media is perfect. Definitely is not over here. I don't know about everyone else, but social media, people put whatever they want and it's usually happy things. So yeah. But I will see you guys next week with a new video.